So we're making another dumb religious video. I'm going to tell you why all atheists are fake. I'm also going to tell you why I believe in you. Not really. I believe in Chupacabra. It's because I have some. We're going to talk about why atheists are fake because they're all agnostic. So when I say atheists are agnostic across the board, I'm sure there's one that's not. I'm saying something. And now I'm going to have to explain to you what it is that I'm saying. So, first of all, we're going to introduce a new theory. This is called ghost theory. This is going to be a theory that kind of shows you in a different way what I mean when I say you can't be an agnostic, yet all atheists claim to be agnostic within their own little rhetoric, their own little style, their own little propaganda that they're putting out there. And so, yes, if you're not in that category, you win. You're not one of them. 98%, including Richard Dawkins, is an avowed, whatever that big word means, agnostic. And so I'm going to tell you ghost theory. Ghost theory simply means if you showed me a ghost, I still wouldn't believe your ass. If you paraded a ghost in a sheet with little holes floating through the air in front of me, I'd go, okay, how'd you do it? I wouldn't go, oh yeah, you brought me a ghost. Good, now I believe in ghosts. Let's go hang out in a haunted house. If you showed me the best looking ghost you could, I'm talking about shimmering old 1920s clothes that don't even exist anymore, moving, floating, disappearing into the wall. I mean, like, how'd you do the magic trick? It would never occur to me that you showed me a ghost. Why? You just did. Why would I not be able to believe you? Why would it never happen? No matter how many times you showed me you had ESP, I'd be going, what's the trick? It's because the shit doesn't exist. It's impossible for ghosts to exist. It's impossible for ESP to exist. It's impossible for all this pseudoscience bullshit, which, by the way, comes in a little way from science. It's impossible for it to exist, so my rational mind is always going to tell me, like Sherlock, that I need to be looking for how you did it, not whether you did, whether you didn't, whether I should change my opinion and start believing in your little ghost fantasy world. Extraterrestrials, ghosts, spoon bending, magical healing bullshit, all pseudoscience, including the definition of God, is made up crap, and I know it's crap, and anyone rational knows it's crap. So the minute you say to me, well, I'll believe you when you show me the proof, that's like me saying to a ghost hunter, currently, I don't believe in ghosts. But if you parade one across the room, then I'm going for it. Then I'm putting on my Ghostbuster shirt. I'm taking off my Chupacabra shirt. I'm putting on a Ghostbuster shirt, and I'm with you, bro. No, it's never going to happen. You could parade the ghost through time and time again. And time again, I would say, okay, let me figure out the real reason. Let me figure out what you're up to. Let me debunk this bullshit this time. That's all I would do with my life, is debunk shit. Truth is, I don't have time for it because I'm a busy celebrity. So I don't do any of that crap and I move on. But I'm explaining to you how ghost theory works. It means when something can't exist, then the person that is anti that thing, that is critiquing that thing, can't say, they can't be open to the idea. They can't then say, well, I don't believe in ghosts, but if you show me one, that's the only way I'm going to be satisfied. No, bro, it's a ghost. I'm done. I don't need to go any farther with it. So the God concept, just like the ghost, is a subjective little fantasy definition that has all these contradictory elements. I'm alive and not alive at the same time. I have a body and don't have a body at the same time. My sheet has two holes in it. It's a blanket. Like, you're either a ghost or you're not. We know what a ghost is. We know what spoon bending is. We know what the God concept is. I'm not holding out for evidence. I'm not holding out for you to do something different so that you can show me the magical truth of your pseudoscience bullshit. And so, yes, there are some things within science that need to be developed more, and there's some things that's just plain pseudoscience. Doesn't matter how far you go with spoon bending, it's never going to happen. There's nothing in your brain to bend the spoon. So I'm done. If you bend the spoon, I'm going to say, okay, how'd you really do it? What's the trick? What little magical bullshit are you trying to pull over my eyes with? I just made that saying up this time. So that's ghost theory. Ghost theory is you can't be an agnostic. All atheists, including Richard Dawkins, talk constantly as if he's an agnostic because he's holding out for evidence for something that can't have evidence, that defies evidence, that's not defined as having evidence for 300 years. But Richard Dawkins hasn't read a book. I don't dislike the guy. My favorite evolutionary biologist. I'm just saying he's not a good philosopher, not a good atheist. You need to study philosophy to do that. And his position is untenable. The agnostic atheist position is silly. That's why I make fun of it. Sorry to have to do it. Thanks for shopping.